yeah.
Hey, what's happening, guys? I know we all been farming, man. We want those God roll Imago Loops. I'm going to talk a little bit about my perks. I guess I'm my Fatebringer semi-clone. That's about the best I can call it, semi-clone. It's not exactly a clone of it, but it's not bad either. Before we get started though, fellas, if y'all could slap that like button, man, it really helps me out, keeps my channel alive. Would love to go for 500 likes on this video, and love to keep going, man. Keeps me in the recommended feeds in the loop. That's what it's all about. So let's get started. So what you see here in front of you guys is actually kind of my Fatebringer clone. The only difference is I don't have Outlaw on this, which is a bummer. Don't have Sure Shot either, which is another bummer. The middle perk is okay. I got Reinforced Barrel. Rifle Barrel would probably be the more preferred perk, but only if you have Outlaw. So let's go ahead. I know I just labeled off some of the perks there, but let's hit up the most, I guess the best God roll perks you would want for PvE. You know, people don't like God roll. They don't even like that name, but it's kind of what I'm labeling it as. So if I had to choose on the PvE side of things, of course Sure Shot would be preferred, or even True Sight, but one of those is really nice to have. On the next perk, I would really want Outlaw or Rangefinder. That's a really big, those two right there are really hand in hand. Again, I wouldn't want to rock Rangefinder with Rifle Barrel though, simply because if you're going to be rocking in PvE, it's all going to be about expending more bullets, expending more ammunition, and cranking out more DPS, and that would definitely limit your DPS as far as reload time, because Rifle Barrel does nail your DPS. So if I was to get Outlaw, that would be perfect for Rifle Barrel, because regardless, Outlaw is going to make your reload extremely snappy. Now let's talk middle column, guys. What I would really want, you know, if you really wanted a Fatebringer clone, you would want explosive rounds. I don't really care for explosive rounds, especially being in year 2 the way we are now. So I would really want to go for Rifle or Reinforced Barrel. I'm just saying, those things right there is what I go for. Again, some people don't like Reinforced Barrel because it nails your stability. I get so used to dealing with Hawkmoon and Thorn all the time that any hand cannon pretty much has become somewhat decent for me to handle as far as recoil patterns go. I don't really have too much of a struggle with any of them, so even if I do nail my stability, it's not too much trouble for me. And so that's what this one actually is. It's got Reinforced Barrel, and then of course that last perk being Firefly. Now that's the PvE rolls that I'm just, you know, really pushing forward to you, and what's going to work extremely well for you through strikes and everything else, because Firefly is a nice AoE perk to have, especially when weeding out ads. So let's talk PvP. If you tend to sweat a bunch, you know, you're going to want these perks on your gun. Sure Shot, True Sight, it's really good. The column after that, I guess the second column, you would really want Rangefinder. I'm just saying Rangefinder would be extremely important to have in this column right here. I would actually push for Rangefinder over anything. You know, some people might say Outlaw, but you're going to really want to push the limitations of your weapons range. So and in the next column, definitely Reinforce or Rifle Barrel. Again, some people would definitely want Rifle Barrel over Reinforce. That's okay. You know, like I said, I don't really care about my stability too much, dealing with different hand cannon recoil patterns and stuff. But you know, again, that's up to you. Either way, either or, I feel like it's definitely not a weapon to discard. If you get Reinforced Barrel for a PvP roll, I definitely don't think you need to throw it away just because. I mean, I think you just probably need to just get to where you can handle the recoil, and it's still going to work wonders for you. And then the third column being, you can either get Icarus, which is a really good one to have. I think Icarus is extremely overlooked, or Hidden Hand. I just find those to be really good as far as sweats go. You know, you can't use Luck in the Chamber and stuff like that there. Third Eye is whatever. I mean, I wouldn't really stress to have Third Eye, especially on a primary hand cannon with ADS being as snappy as it already is. And so it's not really that big of a deal. Again, Hidden Hand Icarus would be the more preferred choice toward your PvP loadout. Fellas, I just kind of wanted to get this video. You're going to have a lot of Imago Loops, especially if you're going to be farming it here soon. I'll even link it in the description below on how to farm this weapon. And again, you know, this is a really good weapon. Imago Loop is really good, and some people overlook it and don't really think much about it, and we're all kind of hung up on Ice Lunas and stuff like that. I'm telling you, I really want to stress that Imago Loop is a great weapon, and if you used to rock Fatebringer in the past, you'll feel right at home, man. I mean, I've been using this here all morning, and I'll tell you what, man, I have missed having it. I know it isn't exactly like Fatebringer without, you know, it doesn't have that arc damage, primary damage, but it's still a beautiful thing, man. It's just a beautiful thing to be wielding. I'm glad that I'm wielding. Anyways, guys, good luck with the farming. Good luck with getting this weapon, and thanks for coming and watching. I'll catch all of you later.